Alright, man, so, boom. On the on the little intermission right there, we'll talk about the male ego. We'll talk about the male ego. We've already said our piece about the women, but now, that male ego, that's going to be a rich man stopper right there.
Yeah.
That's going to be a rich man stopper. And one of the biggest things about it is that pride.
I was about to say, now, ego and pride, I'm not saying they're different, but I feel like they're different.
They are.
I feel like ego is how you really carry yourself, and pride is more so yo yes or no's.
I would say your ego.
It's like how you really feel about yourself. I feel like that's your ego.
Yeah, your ego is how you really feel about yourself, but your pride is what keeps you from feeling any way that's uncomfortable.
I said your pride is the yes or no's. The shit that make you say yes, I'll do this, or no, I'm not doing that, I'm not going for that.
Yeah, facts. I ain't see it like that until I explained it.
So what you feel like men really most stuck on, their ego or their pride? Ego?
I would say, honestly, it's their pride, because honestly, a man's ego can make him do wondrous things. A man's ego is what he believes he can do. Like, nah, I can climb that mountain. It's nothing on the top of that fucking mountain, but I'm gonna climb it because my ego is gonna make me climb that mountain. But your pride, nah, I don't need to do that. I don't need to climb that mountain. I don't need to see what's up there because blah 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 blah. So I feel like, honestly, if you have that ego that will keep you driven, then it's good. But sometimes that pride I feel like the pride is the one that will set a man back.
Alright, so I got this question for you. So most men, we all know this, most men feel like it's okay for them to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
They can talk to multiple women, they can do this, they can do that. Do you feel like that's a pride thing, or is that an ego thing?
I definitely feel like that's an ego thing, because again, the ego makes you do stuff. It makes you travel. It makes you explore. Your ego makes you do that stuff. An egotistical man will say, I can have her, and her, and they can all know. A prideful man will probably try to keep them all a secret. Because
and that's the thing. I feel like most men are prideful. When it comes to that, I feel like it's a pride thing why you feel like you even gotta sleep with women in the first place. Like ego is one thing, but when it comes to sleeping with a woman or getting a woman, it's a pride thing. It's like once you get her, it's like, yeah, I did that. Like,
so once you don't get her, does it hurt your ego? Does it hurt your pride?
I feel like it mostly hurts your pride.
But I feel like when you're talking to multiple people, it depends. Like if you're talking to multiple people and you're puffed up or you have somebody, then that's an ego thing, right? But if you're single, then explore your options. It don't have to be a secret. Let them know. Women do it all the time. Especially if you get in an argument with a woman, she'll remind you, oh, we just friends, or we just talking. You know, I'm out here exploring my options, so why can't we do the same?
And they will also remind you how they can walk outside this house and get anybody that they want.
Yeah, and they'll remind you how many people want them too.
Yes, sir.
So it's like, it just really...
I'm not gonna lie, from this conversation, I feel like it's starting, they both starting to sound like the same thing to me now. They low-key starting to merge into the same thing now.
Because they are the same thing, but pride is the thing that makes you say, no, I'm gonna really get this female. Like, she telling me no, nah, you ain't telling me no. Mm-hmm. Your ego is what makes you come at her. Oh, I know I can get her. Once she say no, that's when that pride kick in.
Okay, boom. So
your ego is how you get them, your pride is how you keep them.
Whew. Hey, that's some real shit right there, because it's some real ego-driven men out there, but probably don't have enough pride for themselves to that, like everything they do is a failure.
Because think about it, it's a lot of men out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of men that's really getting women. like back to back multiple women. Like it's not really a lot of guys out there doing that.
But they can. There's a lot of guys that can, but
It goes into the confidence
but
part.
it goes into the manipulation part too.
From women.
Because women will talk to multiple people, but the minute you talk to somebody outside of that person, they'll make you feel like less of a human being. But it's like
women would be cheating on you and will still be getting on your case for cheating on them, knowing they cheated.
Shit, men do too.
Nah,
I'm
gonna be honest with you. Nah, if a man know he cheating, the only reason why we checking for you cheating is because we know we cheating. But as far as like getting on your case, we gonna do that regardless, whether we cheating or not. Regardless, we gonna get on your case.